Hi everybody, I would have done this outside, but I can't, and I just want to get this video over with. So, you guys may have seen my video about, the fact that I'm going back to school. 11th grade. It was, yeah. Yeah, and I've experienced the first full official day. Let me tell you, there was one thing that would realistically make or break. I mean, I can still probably get through the year, but there was one thing that would probably realistically make or break me, most likely throughout this year, and unfortunately the break part, even though I still feel like if I try hard enough, I'll still probably end up being, I could still, at the end of the day, still, what am I trying to say? I can still finish 11th grade off strong. I can still pass it. Sorry, my mom was there. But anyways, as I was saying, ever since 6th grade, I've been doing block schedule. Now you might be wondering, Ian, what does that mean? Basically, it means that 1st through 4th period are split up into A day, and A day, and then 5th through 8th period is split up into B day. Now, basically, they just totally wiped that. This is my 11th grade year, by the way. So, if I had been used to this, even though it still would have been a little bit annoying because 11th grade is 11th grade, let's be real, I probably would have been less concerned about this since, after all, I would have been a little bit more used to it, but no. Probably one of my hardest years of high school, most likely, I'm already anticipating that there is a good chance that it will be, on par with probably what I would consider my hardest year, aka 8th grade. Yeah, I feel like it will be on par depending on what happens. From the syllabi that I've seen, I feel like there's a good chance that might be the case. So basically, as this title says, I want you guys to bear with me. Over the next few months, I don't know what's going to happen. I'm still trying to get my driver's license. I might be getting a job next summer break. Like a part-time summertime job. I might be I'm doing school, obviously, 11th grade, and also working towards not having as much time on the computer because I had a recent therapy session like a few days before I started back on school, the last few days of summer break, Wednesday, last Wednesday or last Thursday, one of the two. Last Thursday, yeah, the last Thursday, I had a little meeting with my therapist that I've been going to and my dad. So I'm just going to say that even though I've been saying, oh yeah, this is gonna be the time where I don't upload much and who knows, I might have to quit. Okay, I'm not considering the possibility of quitting yet. But, I'm just saying that's basically the type of stuff I'm talking about, besides, obviously not quitting, but still. Yeah. But, genuinely, when I say this is probably the most... Yes, 10th grade was still a pretty important point in my life, but I'd say, tiny bit of 8th grade and then 9th grade and 10th grade were basically kind of pre-preparation for for eventually what would be 11th grade. I'd say 11th grade is basically the turning point for me where I pretty much need to start, slowly but surely getting more adult-like stuff, like a job, maybe considering if I want to go to college or not, which means I'm going to have to take stupid tests that I'm going to stress over, because God forbid. And I have to get a good score on, some of the other state tests that I've taken. Ugh. Anyways, just overall, I genuinely want you guys to bear with me. I will still try my best. I also am doing a lot of stuff on Discord. So, for the people who know me on Discord and who know what I'm talking about, specifically, I am at the final 2 of my season 4 finale of my camp on Discord. You guys may have heard me mention that a couple of times, mainly whenever I talked about, mainly in the videos about my camp in on YouTube, which, by the way, I'm still continuing, though I don't know when the next episode's going to come out, because I'm not going to lie, some of these entries I kind of have to, go back and find, so it might take me a bit to rate just purely because of that. In particularly, I'm talking about Furry Mask, since we have chatted a little bit since he sent his entry. So, but for people like that, I'm gonna probably need a little bit, and I'm not sure if, wait, no, Ruler just got eliminated. Anyways, speaking of Ruler and, God Mode Boyfriend from, this camp on YouTube, congrats to them on getting 5th and 4th respectively. Yes, I will admit they had a tiny bit of carrying, but they still did both do decently well. I would say, honestly, I know this is a shocker, being the fact that we literally see nothing of Ruler throughout the whole entirety of the YouTube camp, basically. But I'd say, honestly, Ruler just did a tiny bit better than, God Mode Boyfriend. By the way, God Mode Boyfriend was Dummy 3 from Book Show, and Ruler was Glasses from Bean's Show. Book Show, my show, and then Bean's Show. Anyways, so congrats to them. The 2 people that are in the finale are BFDI fan, bunch of numbers I cannot fully remember, as Cobalt Blue, and my lovely, lovely, lovely boyfriend, Vester, as Orange Crayon. Yeah, so, Season 5 sign-ups are open. If anybody's interested, I will have the links in the description. I have Discord, my life, school, and I would have been a bit more, okay, this is maybe a little bit more manageable if it weren't for the fact that I have all classes at once. Look, y'all, I just need y'all to buckle down with me. I feel like I'm confident that I've been giving y'all, between the first video that I posted is since I started summer break to the last video that I posted before school started for me, I would say I gave y'all a good amount of content, which I honestly kind of do regret that I'm going to keep this slight vent very short, 'cause it's not a crazy one. I feel like I do put quantity over quality, and I still have yet to fix that, but eventually I want to fix that, because I feel like if I put quality over content, I really could. I might do a more longer video, but TLDR, I feel like I put quantity over content. I mean, quantity over quality. Ugh. Anyways, yeah. I do know 2 of the teachers. Unfortunately, one of them I don't really like. The other one I do really like, though. But, just overall, the vibes I'm getting from a lot of the teachers is either just your average teacher or kind of a low-key chill teacher. So I feel like if I focus, that I could do it. But also, I feel like I'm really going to have to focus hard on school, and also, life, and just getting ready for adulthood. Since I am going to be an adult in 1 year, obviously not instantly everything will come into place, but, I'll be an adult in 1 year, so I need to start thinking about all those things. Who knows when they'll get done? And who knows? Just, if I don't upload much, if at all, in a month, then, yeah. I do have the next 3 or 4 I do have the next 4 episodes of IPB planned out. I just haven't had really, I don't know if you guys remember, but I didn't really have any time to upload IPB 13, and then I kind of just was like, screw it, I'm just not going to do it, and then it was over the trips, and then I just didn't really have any motivation to do it. I'll go ahead and say that Season 8 is going to have a lot of the debuters that have currently not debuted. Like Needle, Mechpin, Brando, Sidewalkie, SMG4, SMG3, alternate MOV, Brazil Flag will also be a debuter. I guess I'm just going to go ahead and say that. I'm going to be buying Brazil Flag, the Brazil Flag plushie today. Oh yeah, Poppy and 3. And also, probably other contestants that I will later on buy, like Announcer, Fern, maybe Marker the Green, maybe Silly Bubble, Price Tag, characters like that. All I'm gonna say is that this season will be that season 8, even if it takes a while to get to it, it will have a ton of contestants, like more than BFB. And I'm not gonna lie, ever since 10th grade, I've been planning out what season 8 is gonna be like. I don't know, I may have posted what the teams may have looked like, but all I will say is that I have this ready, obviously, with the more plushies that I get, the more contestants I have to deal with. But I'm still working with that, and I'm still going to be slowly but surely able to work around that. So yeah, just overall, TLDR, truly TLDR. Bear with me while life gets genuinely pretty tough. So yeah. Anyways, for now, bye-bye, and see y'all in the next video. Bye-bye.